Welcome to the Adtile Motion Store 2.0. In this video, we are going to review the new Help menu, feature enhancements, and language options. In this latest update, we overhauled the Motion Store core technologies, including the MotionStack that powers all templates, reduced template file size for faster loading, grew our device lab with new device testing and automatic methods, and propagated all software updates throughout our 100-plus templates and previously saved projects. When you enter the Motion Store, the first window you see is the Projects window. This is where you can browse all previously saved projects. The Motion Store was originally written in English, and as the platform expanded, we have begun to scale it to all cultures. Currently, the Motion Store has been translated into 4 languages: English, Chinese, Japanese, and Thai. And more languages are being added on a monthly basis. To select a language, hover the mouse over the country flags in the upper right corner, and then click the country flag for the desired language. All Motion Store Editor settings, options, and text will be instantaneously displayed in the selected language, with the exception of project names. When creating a project, it is important to apply the proven Adtile techniques and Adtile's native design language. To view these techniques, click on Help on the upper left side of the navigation bar. Here you will find general fundamental guidelines, commonly asked questions and answers, and specific creative asset requirements. To begin creating a new project, click Create New Project in the upper left to bring up the New Project window. Here you can scroll up and down to select which template to use for the new project. At the top of the New Project window, there are categories to filter the templates. When you select a type in any category, only the templates that satisfy that type are shown. As an example, let's create a portrait swipe box perspective template. The selected template is indicated by the highlighted orange border and center checkmark. View supported browsers and devices by clicking the information icon just above the template. Preview the template by clicking the eye icon and scan the displayed QR code. The template will load and play in the browser immediately. When ready, click the Create Project button in the lower right to load the selected template. This brings us into the Motion Store Editor. The large central view shows the page flow for the template. On the right is the Editorial Tool menu, and along the top is the navigation bar for changing the template page size, scale the view, save, publish, and preview the project. Click on the Project tab in the Editorial Tool menu and give the project a unique name. The total project size is always optimized with our built-in compression tools. The Motion Store supports all industry ad formats. For example, click the Is Expandable toggle to specify different expandable in-stream sizes. The Swipe Box Perspective template has 5 pages. On the first page, on the left is the initial view. It is the first page that is loaded and instructs the user how to transition to the other pages. The next 4 pages are for each appropriate transition direction, in this case, the size of the box. Each of these pages contains a brand call to action button along with other elements. Note that Adtile templates are preloaded with sample content and default settings for all elements. To upload your own content and change these settings, use the available options in the Properties tab of the editorial menu for each element in the template. When you select an element, it is highlighted by a blue border with the element's name displayed above it. To see a list of all the template elements, open the Elements tab in the editorial menu. Each element has an eye icon to hide the element, and an image indicator if that element has an image asset property. The image indicator is gray if the placeholder image has not been changed, and either green, yellow, or red to indicate if the uploaded asset satisfies the image property file size limits. Let's get started editing the background image elements. Select Middle Page in the Elements tab. Alternatively, you could click anywhere on the first page from the left in the Template Flow window. In the Properties tab, click the Replace Image box and navigate to and select a new image file to upload. An error message will appear if the file is over the maximum allowed file size. The image indicator will display red if the file size is greater than 75% of the maximum allowed file size. yellow if between 50% and 75%, and green if less than 50%. Below the background image option, there are 3 more options to scale and position the image on the page, and select the fill color used when the image does not fill the entire page. Repeat these steps to modify the background image of the other pages. Follow a similar approach to modify the other elements. After all modifications have been made, make sure to save the project by clicking the Save button in the navigation bar. To see an immediate preview of the project, click the orange Preview button on the upper right in the navigation bar. A preview window will appear with a link to the current project. By manipulating content within the supplied elements, the viewable content is scaled appropriately on all screen dimensions, and animations are kept seamless with responsive sensor controls. This is an example of one of the great core features built into the Motion Store, which guarantees a unique high-quality experience across a diverse mobile landscape. Here is how the final project looks on Twitter. Thank you for joining us in this video for the Adtile Motion Store 2.0.